Welcome. Today we're going to do some work on some maple cuttings that I started last year. I got these from Etsy. They're a particular cultivar of red maple called Brandywine, and they make a spectacular fall color. They're really quite beautiful. I got this pot specifically for these plants. I believe it was a Father's Day present, but it was to do a forest planting with these maples. I put the maples into pots, let them sit over the summer, and they did really well. And so now as the buds are starting to swell and leaf out a little bit, I want to get them into the pot permanently. So let's go do that. Alright, so I brought the maple trees inside. These are the seedlings that we're going to be working with. I'm going to go ahead and take them out of these pots, get them kind of separated. I'm not going to do a whole lot of root work today because I want them to be able to seal themselves pretty quickly. Let's get started on that. Wow. Those are some inset roots right there. The cuttings had developed a more extensive root system than I expected, so I ended up cutting them back pretty hard. The pot inspired the planting. The earthen tones and irregular shapes will help create the forest illusion. I think it's a perfect fit for these trees. There are 11 total trees here, so I'll get enough wire cut to hold them in place. This is a shallow pot, and we have a real problem with squirrels digging in the pots, so I'm going to pay special attention to wire the trunks in place until they lay down more roots. For soil, I'm starting with a potting mix that's heavy in volcanic materials like lava rock and perlite, and then I'm adding in about 1/3 more pumice. This will add weight to the soil, but let it stay free draining. I'll put down a base layer of soil for the roots to grow into. Even though I want to plant on a hump, I want the base layer to be pretty level. Spacing is important for a forest planting to have a natural look. You want to avoid straight lines and keep enough space for each tree. There is an irregular regularity about how forests grow. This is a time to get it right, so I move the trees around till I get a spacing that looks right from all the angles. Now that they're in place, I'm going to add a top layer of soil. It's important to get good coverage and work the medium down into the roots. It takes time, but the effort of working the soil into the root system will pay off in root and nebari development. I'll give them a good watering and put them in a shady spot to rest. I put sphagnum moss down to help with moisture retention, and after a couple of weeks in the greenhouse, they're starting to look great. Here they are a month after planting and they're doing amazing. I'm really pleased with how this project is turning out. Thanks for watching. Check back in for updates on these and other trees.